UAE government made a huge revolution since June 1st, 2021.
Do you think that extra amount that you're paying is actually worth all that freedom that you're getting?
That system is removed right now.
Oh wow, amazing.
Actually, auditing license, you can take it as a 100%.
Yes, and what are some of the costs involved in all of this?
Matter of minutes, this process would be completed and immediately the license will be reissued in the name of 100% expat. Manufacturing license is one among the tedious license process in UAE market.
Tell me, what is this DED voucher?
Most of 98% right now are eligible for 100% ownership.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Biz Talks. I hope you enjoyed our first episode. Now in this one, we are actually going to be talking about 100% ownership of businesses in UAE, mainland mainly. Why is this such a big topic? Because UAE has a history of, the way UAE has been perceived globally is that you need a local sponsorship for doing business, especially in the mainland zones. And for a long time, that indeed was the norm. We do come across, times when we had 50% ownership was mandatory by a local sponsor. That has now significantly changed. How it has changed? How does it make the business world more attractive for people who need to still invest in mainland, and what are the changes that we're now experiencing? Let's all hear it from the man himself, who's the guru of all of these business setup things, Mr. Krishnadas. So welcome to the show, Krishnadas.
Thank you, Diksha. Thank you once again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, Krishnadas, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about 100% ownership. How is that different from local sponsorship? And how is the experience different from the traditional experience of doing business?
Good question, Diksha. Actually, this is a great revolution which was made by UAE government on June 1st, 2021. Okay, just 4 years before. So before that, in mainland licenses, most of the commercial license. So I will give you a small brief and info about the two types of different licenses. One is commercial license, the other one is professional license. All professional license in mainland, which we are giving the services, either you can take a LLC or you can take a sole establishment and civil company. Sole establishment, the sponsor will be an agent, service agent. But LLC, when it comes to LLC, he would be in the license as 51%. Okay, that means before June 1st, 2021. So that situation, the local, whichever the commercial license we need to form or we need to do in mainland. That means Abu Dhabi to Fujairah. This is UAE. This is the total rules and regulation, the policy for UAE government. When we go with this commercial license, we had to take this 51% local. But unfortunately, this Emirati people are very nice, very cooperative. When they come in the license, they were been helping in one and other shot. Okay, the people would be there and they will be giving that kind of assistance to the license holders. But you know that no. So we had to give, because they will not be coming any free of charge.
Of course.
So
why would they give this services?
We had to give a certain amount in subject to the scope in particular licenses. Commercial licenses are many different licenses.
Correct.
There are building contracting license, there are trading licenses, there are high level licenses. So subject to the demand and scope and subject to the power of local. So there are locals from some companies may require powerful local, either from that ruler's family or that high level designation people. So in that situation, it is up to their decision how to charge and how to take the money in terms of sponsorship, annual sponsorship. So it depends.
Correct.
So some people will be charging very high amount and some people will be charging as a nominal amount.
Yes.
So both were okay. Both were good subject to the scope of the business. But UAE government made a huge revolution since June 1st, 2021. So they completely removed the sponsorship from the commercial license. So that means in other side, it is a great financial help to the people like those who are taken the commercial licenses. So they were not to be given any more sponsorship to that year, and it made a big difference that the scope.
Correct.
So they did that. Actually, for some time, I will tell you one story about that. When it introduced this June 1st, 2021, people were not aware about that for many months.
Correct.
Since as per my belief, they were not aware about that till December on 2023 mid. They were not aware about that. I did a personal video, okay, in a radio channel. Then I introduced about this. Then the many people were started inquiring about that. Actually, Dubai government introduced the system slowly in certain categories. There were many categories that we will come to that.
Correct.
But right now, I'm telling you, it is completely applicable. That is the beauty of the mainland license in UAE, especially in Dubai. Completely avoided this kind of system. Very few license which is holding that is compulsory. Okay.
Which are the license types where local sponsorship is still compulsory in today's date?
When you go to the manpower supply, that
Right.
there is an activity on demand labor supply.
Correct.
So there is an deposit in labor as well as there is a fees in the labor in Mohre, Ministry of Human Resource. Okay, that particular license is still required a local person, and that license is goes 100% ownership of a local.
Okay.
100% ownership of a local. That is the security country did that.
Of course.
Because the people, those who are coming, they are not getting the salary, they are not getting the wages on time. So to make sure that government has implemented the system as
Very
a local
nice.
as 100% ownership in the license.
Very nice.
On demand. That is manpower supply in
Right.
mainland.
Any other licenses?
It was there. Good question again. It was there. Just 2 months back, that I'm telling you, there is an auditing license, auditor.
Yes.
That auditor was 100% local, and that license was supposed to be formed in the name of local who has ICW or CA degree.
Oh, okay.
That system is removed right now.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Actually, I'm very happy to say that I did a license from my BNI chapter. Okay. So she is very good. And she has taken that kind of certifications, and she managed herself. And through our support, we amended her license to her 100% name.
Extremely good. That is so
So
nice.
auditing license, viewers, auditing license, you can take it as a 100% right
Kya
now.
baat. Amazing. Superb. Now, I want to know, see, there's this debate always about which is better, mainland is better, free zone is better, and so in what cases is mainland a better option for business setup?
Mainland, actually, both are good options.
Yes.
Free zone and mainland. But I would prefer a little bit more in mainland. Why?
Okay.
Mainland is a simple word. You are going to be a free bird in mainland. So if you take a license in mainland, you can do in mainland as well as free zone. Then international also. Definitely, VAT and that corporate tax is applicable to the mainland. But even though people have the complete freedom, okay, people have the complete liberty to deal with the different things, okay, and especially mainland is allowing the opportunity in terms of trading licenses for the retail as well as the wholesale. In free zone, the people can do only B2B. Business to business, wholesale business in trading. But service part, they are allowed to do anything. But trading part, commercial side part, free zone license is allowed to do only B2B. Okay. So there are people, they may not have any retail sales in mainland. So we recommend. Normally, Business Manthra style is that if a customer comes to us, we will educate and we will listen them first. Actually, what they need. What is their requirement? What they are going to do. So accordingly, we are advising to that people that this is the best. We are not specifically recommending a specific free zone, a specific mainland, nothing like that. It is subject to the complete use or complete benefit of the client. The client should not be stuck anywhere.
Correct.
Okay, any departments and tomorrow they should not come back. The Business Mantra has given the wrong judgment or wrong advice. and wrong service.
Correct.
So that's what we are keen on, that the particular point. After listening them, after getting the all things, and we are recommending the best product and service.
But you know what, see, Krishnadas, mainland licenses are generally a lot more expensive than free zone licenses.
Correct.
Yeah. So,
Correct.
I mean, where in free zone you can get something for about 10, 12 maximum.
Correct.
You know, mainland starts from minimum 25, 30 and so on.
Correct.
Do you think that extra amount that you're paying is actually worth all that freedom that you're getting?
Definitely. That's what I'm telling you. It is rather than the matter of costing, it should be the matter of the requirement and
Right.
what they need. If you need the real thing in mainland,
Yes.
you have to be in the mainland.
Correct.
I'll tell you one example. In Service Point, I have personally witnessed, in Service Point, if you want to participate in government tenders, the free zone license holders are
Not
rejected.
applicable. Yes.
Seriously.
I know.
Seriously.
Yes.
So in that situation, many people came to me, that's
Yes.
why I have rejected, why I got the rejection in that. So I'm just recommending that this might be the matter. But it is not officially proven. But this might be the matter.
Correct.
So if you, because the people, the government tenders, they are looking mainly, okay, whether this person has a clear office in the mainland, whether he has the real license, in economic department license, okay, in the particular
Of
zones.
course, they also have to do their due diligence, right? That do they have the capability
Definitely.
to handle these big tenders?
Definitely.
So obviously, they have their checklist. They can't help it, right? They can't
Definitely.
vet everybody.
Definitely. That's what we are recommending in such a way that
Right.
after understanding their clear requirement, that's what I told you.
Yes, it's
we will listen them.
requirement-based,
We will
yes.
listen them. What is your exact requirement? What you are exactly going to do? So according to that particular point, we will guide them in irrespective of mainland and free zone. Then we definitely, there is no point to go with free zone for this requirement.
Correct.
You have to be the mainland. But sometimes people say, Das, let me see, okay, let me find out after paying a small amount, then we'll change the mainland. Okay. So it is clearly subject to the decision of the customers.
Correct.
But we will recommend, we will guide in very proper way as per their scope and due diligence.
Perfect. Krishan Das, what are the different types of licenses that are available in the UAE?
Mainly, actually, as I told you in the beginning, there are two types of license, commercial as well as professional. Under commercial, you can see more than 1,000 licenses. Yeah. Seriously, in commercial license, if you take that trading license will come under all trading license, all
Yes,
general trading license
yes.
will come under commercial. Then building contracting, that means construction license, again commercial. Then all licenses are commercial. I told you, all licenses are commercial, except if you need to go with the professional license, okay? Some like services, that you can make a agent, service agent in mainland, okay? So these are the main two types of licenses, commercial as well as professional. Professional, if you take business setup services, your digital marketing services,
Correct,
technical services,
Yes.
all tail part which comes services. These are the professionals.
Professional ones.
All kind of contracting, commercial, trading, that kind of licenses which will come under commercial.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me what activities, see, we did discuss manpower and so on. Apart from that, which activities are eligible for 100% business ownership?
Most of 98% right now are eligible for 100% ownership.
In mainland as well, yes?
98.
Yes.
That's what I told you. It was a new information for us just 3 months back. The auditor license has become 100%.
And how many free zones do we have in Dubai? In UAE, let's put it that way.
UAE, you can see more than 100 free zones.
Really?
Yeah, from Abu Dhabi to Fujairah. Dubai itself, I think more than 29, 30 free zones. So each emirate has their own free zones. So if
Sure.
you take Sharjah, Saif,
Shams. Yes.
SRTAP, Hamriya, there are 5-6 free zones are there.
Tell me one thing now, just from my knowledge, from an emirate perspective. Now, if Sharjah has 4-5 free zones, what is the advantage? How is one free zone different from the other?
Again, that is the scope of the service. Suppose if you go to Sharjah Media City,
Yes.
if you have any media related activities, we would recommend to that particular free zone only.
Okay.
Because they are very user friendly. Okay. Similarly, the same
If you have
activity.
a Tech 1,
Tech
then you
1.
can go
Exactly.
to the SRTP.
SRTAP. If you have any Tech 1, you can go to SRTAP. If you need any kind of warehouse related thing, oil kind of a business, we are recommending Hamria because they have the big bunker, the facilities and all. They have the port. Hamria port is there. Okay, so it is very easy. So subject to the scope.
Correct.
As I told you, subject to the scope of the clients, we are recommending in different free zones.
This is, see, I mean, we have to of course appreciate the overall infrastructure and also the mindset behind creating all of these, because imagine the government has been so cooperative that they have created separate free zones for each vertical.
Correct. Very well.
So they can actually have a gamut of different services, and that, we have D3.
Yes.
And, for all the design things and so
design
on.
Studio,
International Studio,
City.
International City and so on.
Yes.
So I think it obviously makes it a lot more easier
Yes.
for people to, go and get licensed under one place where they have the necessary ecosystem
Yes.
to support all your other activities.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now, existing businesses which have a local sponsor, if they want to transition into 100% business ownership, what is the process?
Very good question. Existing processes, the some licenses which are running with a local presence, they have to request the local. So as per the rule, they have to request the local to move on from the license. So most of the locals would be ready right now. They don't want to take any hassle. They don't want to take any headache, So most of the locals are very cooperative, very, very cooperative. So especially, I would say we have around 6 to 7 locals, Emiratis with us. We are associating. What we are doing, we are requesting them, and we are without any hassle. They are replying, "That's okay, no problem. When do you want to do the amendment?" So we will immediately inform the client, and we will do the amendment. It's a matter of process. The people have to come to the notary for the amendment, and the local will come. Local will sign, and he will give the consent that I am going out. Okay, so it's a short span of time. That is the beauty of Dubai license, I would say, in mainland. Within short span of time, matter of minutes, this process would be completed, and immediately the license will be reissued in the name of 100% low expat.
Very nice, very nice. And what are some of the costs involved in all of this?
It's a matter of 2,500 dirhams. That's it. Suppose if the license is active, normally the people are doing this process along with the renewal.
Yes.
That is because in that situation, people can save some amount. That is the government amount only.
Of course.
Okay, not more, but slight amount, maybe 500 to 1,000. They can save it.
Correct.
But if you do in between,
Yes.
okay, whether the license is active, if they do, so maximum 2,500 to 3,000 is the cost for the amendment.
Okay. Now, this is just an exception. If there's a person who comes to you, wants to set up a business, and if in that specific industry, you need to have a local sponsor, okay? Do you help arrange for a local sponsor and find a local sponsor as well for that?
Definitely. That's what I told you. We have around 6 team of local sponsors, okay, that all are powerful people.
Right.
Okay. One person is in immigration, one person is the major in army, and we have a ruler family also from Sharjah.
Nice.
So that's what special cases
Yes.
we will recommend. That's what we will listen them. What is their exact requirement?
Yes.
Sometimes some activity we cannot open that license as 100%.
Correct.
It might be the 100% assistance required from the local sponsor.
Yes.
Then we will guide them in such a way that whether the local sponsor is there, your job or your activity, what you are going to do in the market would be easy.
Correct.
Because he may have the influence in that particular.
And he may have connections. He can even open doors for you.
Correct. And that kind of situation, that people are ready to give whatever they ask.
Sure.
Because it is subject
It
to their
makes
business.
business easy.
Yes, very easy.
Yes.
Without that particular source of influence, they cannot move.
Correct.
In certain government departments.
Of course.
We have witnessed. So that's what we are recommending the people.
Very
okay.
nice.
So I will tell you one more story about that. One client came. I'm not disclosing the activity. One client came to us, and they specifically told. Actually, it was very innovative for us also. It was a very innovative activity. Normally, what is if we don't know that activity, we would say the client, we will come back to you within 2 days. Okay, after understanding and after getting all the details, then we took the details and we came to know that this particular activity is required with the local assistance. Then again we call the client and we understood them, or we make them understood this is the activity. If you are this is it is okay, it is possible to go with 100%, no problem. But if you go with 100%, you may face this kind of hindrances anywhere. But if the local person is there in the license, we will provide you that particular local person who can influence. So wherever you got stuck somewhere, where you are going to stuck somewhere, we will give you that particular assistance. We will appoint that local from our side. So it would be easy for your future journey in business.
Very
so they
nice.
agreed and they started the license.
Oh, superb. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So let's come to the next question, which is a lot of people are opening manufacturing companies in Dubai.
Yes.
Because it's becoming a good hub and so on.
Yes.
We are proud of having some great manufacturers in
Yes.
our country.
Yes.
What are some of the critical stages or processes in terms of taking a manufacturing license in UAE that these companies should go through when they are establishing the businesses?
Yes, manufacturing license is one among the tedious license process in UAE market. Thing is that first of all, if you think about manufacturing, you need to do a great feasibility study in the market. So we are recommending the clients, when they talk about this, when they started talking about the activity, we will ask you the first question, sir, did you do the feasibility study? Did you take all the details? Yes. So are you confident with that? Yes. Are you very well aware about what you are going to do? Yes. Thus, I have that kind of plenty of experience in India, that other countries. Okay, I want to start that. Very good. And you have studied. Then it is our turn to explain that how is the market, what is the market, where you can start this kind of setup. For starting manufacturing license, client has to find out a decent space in industrial area. Now it is exclusive. This manufacturing license before 10 or 15 years back, there were a possibility to open the industrial license in the mainland area. I think you might have seen that. In our office area, you can see many warehouses.
Yes.
Okay. In the main area, I'm talking about the main area. Now it is not possible. Whoever is received, they are lucky, I would say.
Correct.
Unless and until they cancel, it will not get. But certain situation, municipality may insist to move on.
Relocate. Yes.
So there is a designated zone that is called as industrial areas.
Correct.
That industrial areas, you need to find out a warehouse. And again, the warehouse area subject to the scope of your activity. Which activity? Maybe 1,000, maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000. Then lots of approvals are involved. It starts from DIVA, municipality, social environment, DCD, Dubai Civil Defense, all departments, because manufacturing, there will be a wastage. So the environment should be protected in proper way. So government is very strict on that, very concerned about that. So they will check it out. Each and every stage that these departments will come for the inspection. Whether they have kept the proper way as per the criteria. Dubai municipality is involving more. They will be coming each and every moment to check this. Now after that, it's a process subject to the scope. Minimum it will take 3 to 4 months to get this all approvals. If it is going a large scale manufacturing unit. Okay. After that, this all approvals we will take care of. We have the entire team. We will take care of that. And they will be with us the entire journey. And we will give the final one. And once we get the all approvals, automatically they will start. They can start. Then after that, they can install their whatever the equipments subject to their manufacturing.
Their
they can
requirements.
install the equipments. They can install the machineries. Accordingly, they will start the process.
Oh, very good. Very nice. See, I mean, if you have to do something big, you have to, go through the process. And
Correct.
so, but I think, with your experience, you obviously can make the process easy.
Correct.
And at least connect all the dots together for people.
Correct.
Beautiful. Now, for me, same question I have for tourism companies. Because now, at a stone throw away distance, you will find tourism companies, visa companies, and so on, just coming out of nowhere, and everyone's doing this.
Yes.
And because Dubai is thriving on tourism a lot,
Yeah.
we're attracting a lot of people too.
Yes.
What is the process of getting a tourism license? Does that have to be mainland? Can that be a free zone thing? And what is the what's the process? And what kind of DTCM approvals, etc., you may require?
Yes. A tourism company again is a commercial license, okay, LLC. But again, they can start as a service license also. But
Okay.
mostly people will start as a commercial license only, LLC only. Tourism company nowadays, the question you asked, nowadays it's going very peak. And it's very going the people, those who are taking this license more. Why? This industry is making a huge difference or huge impact in this market, especially like Dubai market, because the people are coming across the world. People are coming from across the world to see the place. So this particular business is so effective in this market. So they are doing that kind of service, and everyone, because I have opened more than 20 to 40 tourism companies. So in that companies, what I witnessed, most of them are doing very good. And when you give the good service, okay, imagine wherever we go, suppose we will be approaching when we go for, let's say, outside countries, Europe, UK, any Russian countries. So when wherever we go, we are approaching the local tourism companies. So what they will do, they will give the best package. So once we get any better experience with them, we cannot recommend them.
Correct.
So they will be highly concerned about that to make you very much happy. Otherwise, they know very well about that. Everywhere this industry is there, but a little bit, I noticed that a little bit serious in this industry. Some area which got affected by one problem, so they will change that service, and automatically we will not go with them. So they will not be allowed to make such opportunity or incident to us. So that tourism license, mainly there are 3 activities. One is travel agent. This travel agent, when you take, you can do the visa services.
Right.
Then inbound tourism. That is the inbound tourism. You can see the people you can bring here, and you can do the sightseeing. You can take them to the
places, desert safaris,
desert
this and
safari
that,
and
all that, yes.
including hotel accommodation.
Correct.
Then outbound. Same I asked you, when you want to Europe package,
right,
this activity should be with them.
Yes.
They should have the contact with their international suppliers.
Right.
So they will have the connection, they will have the association.
Right.
So they will give the best service. Okay. So tourism company is working on that. Taking tourism company, there is an approval required, but it's a small approval. When we apply for that initial approval, DET, right now the attraction is that before it was DED, Dubai Economic Department. I think people have not noticed again.
It's called
I'm giving
DET.
you DET, Dubai Economy and Tourism. This
yes.
tourism department has merged with the DED.
Oh, right.
So it is very easy. The
Right.
approval itself, everything, DED will take care. Before, the client had to go to this tourism department, separately apply for that. Now, when we give the initial approval, the DED, Economic Department, will take the approval. They will send for the tourism. It will take 3 to 4 working days. The approval will come. Automatically, you will get the activity, and through the process, matter of time, the license will be opened.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's so nice. Tell me, what is this DED voucher?
Payment voucher. Payment voucher means it is a process. When you go to the mainland license process, the first process, before 2 years back, we had to take a trade name first.
Yes, I
Now
remember.
we are taking initial approval first. Why? This initial approval will go for a security.
Okay.
Suppose this security is rejected, your trade name fee is lost. 620 dirhams will be lost.
Right.
You cannot move that. That's what we are doing. Not us, by all business setup people, they are taking the initial approval first. So it will go for the security, okay, in Abu Dhabi, to check our whereabouts, to check about all backgrounds. After checking, it's a matter of time again. 24 hours, the security will come. Once the security is approved, we will take the initial approval certificate. Initial approval means who are the partners, what are the activities. This is the certificate. I think you might have seen.
Yes.
In your license, there is an initial approval certificate. What are the activities? Diksha Ora is the owner. This is the digital marketing is the activities. After that, we will issue your name,
Correct.
trade name. Then it will go for the memorandum of association signing, making ijari. Ijari means tenancy contract. After submitting all, the question you asked, we will get the payment voucher.
Okay.
It's a single voucher which will be mentioned the license cost by the government. Dubai municipality fee would be there, public waste would be there, then memorandum cost will be there. Another point, memorandum you can do either in the physical notary or with the economic department. Now Dubai government made it very easy, this kind of process. So you don't need to go notary right now, private notary. Everything would be taken care by Dubai economic department. Okay, so you need to go and sign their electronic pad, and after that, within a matter of time, the payment voucher come. This is a payment voucher. It's a one single sheet. That is the main license cost. So when we pay that, your license will be issued.
Very nice. Very nice. And how does it differ from licenses with and without LSA?
LSA, that was the local service agreement. LSA, that's what I told you. LSA is applicable in professional license.
Okay.
In mainland, when you are going with a professional license with the
Right.
service agent,
Right.
I just want to add one more information for viewers' attention. Professional license, I recommend, most of the people I recommend, please go ahead with the service agent license
Right.
in mainland.
Right.
When you are doing mainland, please go ahead with service agent. Service agent means the local would be an agent. They will be charging very nominal amount because he doesn't have any risk over there. He will not be a partner in the license. We don't need to give any percentage to the local. 100% belongs to expats. The ownership would be 100% to expats and the local will be a service agent. In that situation, while comparing the payment voucher, the question you asked before, LLC payment voucher would be hardly 12 to 13,000 and this payment voucher would be, if it is a sole establishment, 5,500 to 6,000. This is the difference. And even if you pay a nominal amount to the local, it will not reach the 13,000. So normally, the service license, the people, those who are coming in mainland, we recommend, please go ahead with the service agent. And in future, if you don't want, you can move out the service agent and make it LLC anytime. That option is also there. If it is not there, we may never ever recommend. But after trying that, that's why there are many people with us, this service activity, they have gone with this service agent.
Very nice.
That is called LSA.
Right.
So I'm coming to the point that
Yeah.
in professional license,
Yes.
this document is called LSA. In LLC, that document is called MOA, Memorandum of Association.
Correct.
Both are same. This LSA is signed with the local agent. If it is a sole establishment, only one document, that is LSA. That is signed with the local agent. If it is a more than a partner in a service license, that means agent service license, it is called as a civil company. Suppose you and me are the partners in a service license. There is a service agent. So we will sign the LSA first with him. Then after that, we will sign in between us. What would be our capital? What would be your profit? What would be my profit? What would be the capital? Capital will be mentioned in the paper only. Again, and one more point, just 15 years before, whatever the capital you were showing in the document, you had to deposit the money in the bank. Now that system is also over.
Very nice.
So namesake, you can show in the paper only.
Correct. Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
So now let's come to our rapid fire round.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to be asking you quick questions. You need to give me your one-liner answers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's do mainland versus free zone.
I would recommend both, but a little preference mainland.
Okay, preference to mainland. Awesome. Okay, let's talk about which is a popular license in your opinion.
Right now, it's a popular license is in real estate.
Real estate license.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's establishing a
Yes,
company.
yes.
Okay, local sponsor versus 100% ownership.
Now I recommend 100% ownership.
Yeah, super.
Please go ahead with the 100% ownership.
Okay, maximum DT voucher cost without LSA.
Without LSA. That's what I do. Professional license, if you go with the LSA, professional license, maximum 5,000 to 6,000.
Sure.
But if it is LLC, 12 to 13,000.
Okay, superb. Okay, while we're concluding this podcast, I want to know, what is one of the most common mistakes that entrepreneurs are making while choosing the right business license?
Very good question. Actually, viewers, please understand that my suggestion is that those who are really looking for a business, understand the market very well
Yes.
and consult with the right people like us. I can proudly say that, because there are many people without consulting anything, directly going and checking with the website. It is easy right now. Platform is open. If you take your Google, when you search business setup in Dubai, you will get the complete information. But the information will be limited. So if you go to economic department, that people are very busy. So these people may not get that kind of sufficient information. Also, some people are there. I know everything. I know the entire stuff. So after getting this all, after keeping this that particular assumptions and going and taking a license, okay, that license activity may not fit. So they would be stuck somewhere, either from government or from the supplier. So my recommendation in that, please consult with the right consultants like business setup people. And we are here to serve you. Okay, it's a matter of very nominal service charge. Again, I'm pinpointing that.
Correct.
Okay, so please consult with the right people, understand things very, very carefully, get things done
Correct.
through that only.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
this is my suggestion to the people to avoid the mistakes. Otherwise, people will get the wrong license. It will not be not at all useful to them.
Correct. Because see, it's not just about getting a cheap license. It is about liquidation costs. It's about movement, this, fee, that fee, and then obviously fines and so on. Why get into all of that?
Yes.
Pay a little bit of service charge in advance, get good consultation, move on and do things right.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Krishna Das. We had an amazing podcast, covered so much about ownership, licensing, etc. Next podcast, I would actually want to have it on financial markets.
Yeah.
And how can financial companies, people have these questions about cryptocurrency, establishing company in Dubai, what is allowed, what's not allowed. Let's talk about that.
Thank you so much. Definitely.
Yeah? For everyone who's watching our podcast, I would strongly recommend you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Second is follow us on Instagram. And number 3 is we would like you all to get in touch with Business Manthra. Their contact details are put down below. If there's anything that you need in terms of business licenses, incorporation, any information, feel free to contact Krishna Das. His team is super professional. They'll definitely help you out at the earliest. Thank you so much, Krishna Das.
Thank you so much, Diksha.